When you look at the hamstring as one individual muscle and you constantly feel tension or tightness within that muscle, it's obvious that we would think we would need to stretch that specifically to help resolve that problem. In reality, the hamstring is part of one very long fascial connection from the bottom plantar surface of the foot all the way up the calf, hamstring, a couple ligaments through the back of the hip, up the erectors, all the way around here, actually to the eyebrows. So it's one long fascial connection. So sometimes when the hamstrings feel tight, it could actually be something else within that fascial line that is causing the hamstrings to feel like they are tight when it is something else. So what I want to do here is actually test myself. I haven't done this in a long time, a couple years actually, so I'm hoping it works just for the video's sake today. What I'm going to do is just look at this toe touch right here. So I'm only a few inches from my toes. My head is hanging down. I'm trying to straighten my knees just to give you an idea of where I'm starting from. Okay, so I'm right above there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to perform self-myofascial release on the bottom of my foot to see if I can then go through a greater degree in the toe touch, just to show you if we're releasing another part of the fascial chain, we can actually impact what feels like hamstring tightness, which may not actually be the case. So what I'm going to do is just nice and slow roll that lacrosse ball on the bottom of my foot, making sure I scan the entire surface. Anything that I feel that's uncomfortable, I can move my toes through the range of motion. Again, I'm showing you the bottom of the foot in particular. You can work on the fascial chain in other areas to see how that impacts the hamstring tightness or the hamstring flexibility. So you can work the calf, you can work up through the spinal erectors, all the way up through the cervical spine and the neck if you needed to. So after that, can I just hit this right foot nice and slow on the entire plantar surface. I'm going to try the same toe touch. I'm going to try to lock my knees out and hang down. So easily right there, I can get down, fingertips on the ground, which is a struggle for me before. So just doing that simple self-myofascial release to another area along the fascial line caused me to gain more range of motion into that toe touch position. So that's what I want you to think about. Is your hamstring tightness actually the hamstring itself? Is something else throughout the fascial line causing that restriction? So try that yourself, see if that frees up any range of motion. This might be something worth exploring, looking elsewhere throughout the kinetic chain. A lot of times you'll be surprised that it isn't the actual area that feels tight, but something else that is causing that. So try that out, and I think you'll be surprised at the results. Thank you.